Welcome to Escape with Aaron. I have bought a van. I can't wait to show you around. If you're new around here, please like and subscribe. And you're going to see plenty more of me doing things to this van. That sounds wrong. So this is a short wheelbase 1.6 TDI Volkswagen Caddy, which I'm absolutely over the moon with. I was thinking about going for the Caddy Maxi, but I think the Caddy itself is just, I'm short. And let me show you the lay down test. Now I'm just going to quickly apologise before I do this, because this is going to be the worst angle of me ever. But because I want to convert this in time into a little micro camper, I had to do a lay down test. Now if you're over 6 foot, you're not going to be able to lay down in one of these. But I'm about 5'4", I'm a proper short arse, and look, like I say, terrible angle, so I do apologise. My head is, there's the seat there. That's the driver's seat. My head is here, and look where my feet are. There we go. Hey, happy days. I think this is going to work out okay for me. Like I say, I've got a lot to do, but what I would say is one major benefit is, well, two major benefits is, A, it's already carpeted. I don't know if it's been insulated and sound deadened, so I'm going to have to take these panels off to check. And also, the bulkhead has been removed already, which saves me a job because I wouldn't have kept it in. So, brilliant. The van also does have 2 windows at the back, which are already tinted. You can't see in there. Unless you really try and stare in there, you can't see in there. Which is great, because again, that saves me another job. So that's 3 jobs saved. And I love this grey colour. Again, another thing, it came with these wind deflectors, which I would have put on. But again, already comes with it. So that is very, very, very happy days. Like I say, I love the colour of it. It is a very good looking van. And it's done 91,000 miles. Got 1 sliding door on this side. And it cost me £6,000. But yeah, like I say, look at that, already carpeted. It's got the sort of rectangular, where the sort of wheel arch would be on the inside. That's already there, boarded up. So yeah, I'm so happy. And the interior as well, because you think this van is, what, probably 12, 13 years old? And it is in such good condition for its age. The seats, no rips. It's all pretty clean. I've got my aux cable in there already, so when I'm driving around the forest, I can listen to my music. But yeah, like I say, I am going to start doing some personalised little conversion bits to this van just to make it my own. Oh, and also I didn't mention this space up the top here, which is awesome, because when you're converting to a micro camper, not that I know, but just from what I've seen, space is always going to be something that you need. So I can store pants and socks up there, or food, or whatever. But there we go. Yeah, like I say, super, super happy with my Volkswagen Caddy. So here it is. This is the driver's seat perspective. Like I say, I got the room in the back, and again, it's not too big, so I can park it around places, and it should be big enough to accommodate me. Now, if you didn't know, I am into my fishing. I do a lot of carp fishing videos. I have got another YouTube channel which you can check me out if you fancy going. Sorry, I'm knackered. If you fancy going to see any of my fishing videos, my fishing content, if that does tickle your fancy, go and check out South Coast Angler. I'll leave it on the bottom of the screen there. But yeah, I'm so happy with it. Honestly, I can't wait to get started on it. But obviously, this has taken up quite a lot of the budget, and yeah, it's going to be a slow and steady progress, but we are eventually going to convert this into a camper. When I say this van is nippy, I don't mean it's going to be setting any incredible lap times around a Nuremberg ring, but what I mean is, for a van, 1.6 turbo diesel, it's because it's a short wheelbase and it's quite a small van, it is quite light in terms of vans. So yeah, it's not rapid, but it's a nice little nippy motor that when I am around town or in these built up areas, I should be able to sort of get around there pretty quickly. And again, at the moment, I'm just spending all my time driving this out in the forest, and I'm absolutely loving it. One thing I do need to get for this van is a phone holder, so that I can put my phone in it and film talking to you whilst I'm driving. At the moment, you're on my tripod and you're resting in my footwell, which is why you're a little bit wobbly, a little bit shaky. But yeah, it's a nice drive. Like I say, very happy with it. And a lot of people sort of name their vans, don't they, or name their micro campers. I've got one in mind, and I'm going to explain all very soon. Now, there was a couple of things that were wrong with it when I picked it up, or not things that were wrong with it, but things that needed doing. So for starters, the timing belt was done. That was all changed. He'd done that for me, gave it a full service. It's gone through the MOT, fine. It does have a chip on the windscreen, but apparently that passes MOT now as long as it's not obstructing your vision. So I will be keeping an eye on it. It does look like it's been gel coated, so with a bit of luck, that's okay. Insurance was fairly cheap as well, which I was quite happy about, quite surprised about. But yeah, it's a nice little nippy van. There was a sort of squeak on the back door when you were opening and closing it, but it was just a case of taking the fittings out, replacing them again, just greasing them up a little bit, and that's absolutely fine, no issues whatsoever. One more thing, there was a leak in the injector. So it has got 2 new injectors on it, and it comes with a 3-month warranty. So if in the 3 months it starts leaking again, I can take it back and they'll look at it again for me. But they did replace 2 of the injectors, so I'm very happy with that. That was all included in the price, and hopefully this is a nice little reliable van that can do me a few years. But yeah, living out by the forest, it's just absolutely awesome. I love it in here, I really, really do. I'm going to add a few personal touches, and I will take you on my journey with me as and when I change things on the van. But yeah, at the moment, she's looking clean, she's looking good. One thing I do need to say as well is I can only get music on the aux cable, which is fine. I've got an aux cable down there which I charge my phone into, which I plug my phone into for a bit of music. But I am going to change that whole head unit so that I can Bluetooth it to my phone and get some stronger connection to the radio. I'm going to do a few bits to the steering wheel as well, just to jazz it up, but you'll see that as and when I go. So if you do have any ideas of what you think I can do with this van, let me know in the comments. If there's anything where you think I can get some cheap parts for it or make it look a little bit better, if you've got any ideas, hints or tips on how I should go about things converting this into a micro camper, please let me know in the comments. And like I say, make sure you subscribe so that you can see what I'm doing and following the journey with the camper van or the micro camper as and when I go. Oh, I nearly forgot. I told you I had a name for this beast. Well, I'll tell you what, because it's a beast, it's big and it's grey. What animals do you know that are big and grey? Elephant? Nah. Rhino. Welcome to the family, Rhino.